Alright, all my people, can I get a hello? This your boy Seek. I'm representing the Hello Effect Podcast. Also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, also DigiWax Media. And we outside. The only place to be on a Wednesday is New Music Wednesday if you're trying to be seen and heard. Who I got the pleasure sitting next to right now?
Hell yeah, it's Artixan, y'all. Appreciate you for having me, Seek.
Alright, so let the people know that probably don't know who you are, like where you from and what's your talent.
So my name is Artixan. I'm from Georgetown, Guyana, but I was raised in Queens, New York.
Okay.
Far Rockaway to be exact. I'm a musician, a director, a film producer. And yeah, I'm a multifaceted creative. Word.
Alright, that's what's up. Shout out to Far Rockaway, you know what I mean? RIP to Stack Bundles, you know what I mean? Respect. And I got some people in Rochdale, Queens. Shout out to Queens. You know what I mean? That's family over there. Alright, so how do you get into what you do? Like, was it somebody introduce you to it, or you just kind of picked it up as a kid?
So I feel like I've always been, like, at my core, a creative, you know what I'm saying, or just like a creator. Like, I've always lived in a place where, you know, I feel like anything is possible, and like I always had big dreams. Like as a kid, like, you know, everybody wants to be an astronaut, but I really wanted to be an astronaut. You know what I'm saying? But like beyond that, like I was an athlete, and then like I did creative things for like fun, you know, for like passion and things like that. And then I just, you know, stepped into it on my own, but it's always been around me. Like my dad is a musician, my cousins are musicians. And yeah, word. Art's always been there.
That's what's up. That's what's up. So how has your journey been? Because I understand we all have some type of talent or hidden talent, but like sometimes the support, it discourages the door. So how has your journey been?
I would say my journey has been quite the experience. I wasn't always at the place I was at as an artist, like, you know, in all forms, but I think, you know, naturally I always have like that knack to like just figure things out, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like art is experimentation, is trial and error, you know what I'm saying? And like as much as like, you know, we all want to believe we just have an innate talent, which some of us do, you know what I'm saying? I think we all have a gift that, you know, we get from God, but like I think I really honed in on my craft in all facets.
Let's talk about the people that have been helping you with your journey, because I don't know your age, but you seem like a young man.
For sure.
You know what I mean? And sometimes, you know what I mean, just by the age, you might not have the knowledge, and it might be people in this industry that might try to give you fucked up contracts and stuff like that. So how has that been? Like, who's been helping you out?
So as of lately, I've been dealing with my guy Panama. I'm also like in a deal with a small independent label called 210, and they're, you know, both of those, like, Panama by himself is an amazing person and an amazing mentor within like the space that, like, you know, I'm just grateful to have the opportunity to meet and to work with him, as well as like 210 and like, you know, their artist development. Shout out to everybody. Yeah, they've definitely protected me and like helped guide me through this like chapter of my life. For real.
All right, so for anybody, like I said, that just finding out who you are, why should they support you? Because it's a bunch of artists and a bunch of stuff, but if you had to sell yourself to some new fans, why should they support you?
I feel like you should support me because I'm trying to bring light to an industry that I feel like has been centered around like a very dark energy for a very long time. And like everything that I do comes from me genuinely, you know what I'm saying? And like, you know, you should support me because you want to, you know what I'm saying? I don't want, you know, anybody to support me because they have to, but like, you know, I love also all of my supporters. I love all the people who are now discovering me. So, you know, I really appreciate y'all. Word.
All right, so what's next for you?
I just dropped a song. It's called Next Gen. It's out on all platforms. I'm working on a lot of music, a lot of like creative endeavors. And yeah, the 2026 should be like an amazing year for sure.
Ask what's up. So where can they follow you and support you? I dropped your social media handle for me.
You can follow me on Instagram at The Artixan. You can also follow me on TikTok at The Artixan. And yeah.
All right, once again, it's your boy Seek. I'm representing the Hello Effect Podcast. Also the Worldwide Fleet DJs, also DigiWax. We outside, New Music Wednesday. If you're an artist, entrepreneur, business owner, you're trying to be seen and heard, this is the only place to tap in at. Don't miss out on this interview. Hello?
Absolutely.